Good day, everyone, and welcome to Global Watch. I'm Dennis ALEJAGA, your anchor for today's special report. We'll take a closer look at how the world is balancing stability and sustainability, and what we can all do to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Let's start with our first correspondent, AKIM DUCULAN, for the latest on global economic stability. AKIM?
Thank you, Denise. The 21st century began with high hopes but also with high risks. Since the global financial crisis of 2007, the world has faced challenges such as unemployment, inequality, and collapsing financial markets. To understand more about the importance of economic stability, we have with us economists Mr. Armando and Mr. Raymond Peralta. Good day, Professor. How would you describe the importance of stability in a sustainable economy?
Economic stability means avoiding extremes ups and downs, like high inflation or sudden recessions. When the economy is stable, business can grow, people can find decent work, and governments can plan ahead. But if it's unstable, poverty and inequality rise quickly.
Interesting. Some say technology can both help and harm stability. What's your take on that?
That's true. Technology boosts efficiency and innovation, but it can also widen inequality if access is limited. The key is using technology for everyone's benefit, not just for profit.
Thank you, Professor. Truly, balance is crucial. Back to you, Denise.
Thank you, AKIM. Economic growth means nothing if it can't last. And that's where sustainability comes in. For that, let's turn to Joey MAGQUILAT, who will discuss the connection between economic progress and sustainable development. Joey?
Thank you, Dennis. Sustainability is not just about the environment. It's about making sure our future generation can still meet their needs. According to the Brundtland report, true development means not compromising the ability of the next generation to live well. To give us a clearer picture, we're joined about the environmental advocates, Mr. DUSTIN CRISTOBAL and Mr. RONAN GAMUETA. Good day. What's the biggest challenge to sustainability today?
Stopping climate change is the hardest because it affects everything: food, water, jobs, and health. Even though countries are aware, progress is too slow because of politics and business interests.
And how can ordinary people contribute to sustainability?
Simple actions matter. Reduce waste, conserve energy, plant trees, and support green products. If millions of people do this, the effects becomes massive.
Thank you. Now sustainability is also about education and awareness. To talk about that, we have Mr. James ENRICOSO, an educator. Sir, why is education a key factor in achieving sustainability?
Education empowers people to understand global problems and think critically. Through quality education, we can raise informed citizens who innovate and make responsible decisions. That's why I think the quality education goal is the most achievable among the SDGs.
Thank you for that insight. Truly, knowledge is power, especially when building a sustainable future. Back to you, Dennis.
We've heard from the experts, but what about the public? What do ordinary citizens think about these global goals? Our team spoke with several people to get their thoughts. AKIM?
We asked Mr. Kevin JAKOSALEM, an ordinary citizen, what they think is the most urgent goal to focus on.
For me, it's ending hunger. It's heartbreaking that people still go hungry even though the world produces enough food. We need better food distribution and stronger support for farmers.
Thank you. And how about you, Paul Jarabejo? What's role can be the youth play in achieving these goals?
The youth are the future. We can use social media to raise awareness, volunteer for cleanup drives, or support education campaigns. Small efforts matter if you do all them together.
Great thoughts from the next generation. Truly inspiring.
Today, we learned that stability keeps our economy strong, but sustainability ensures our world's survival. The road to achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals may be long, but it starts with awareness, education, and collective effort. As Ulrich Beck said, we live in a risk society, but those risks can be managed if we act together. The Philippines had to prioritize just 5 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. The selection should take into account their country's specific challenges, needs, and opportunities.
While it is essential to recognize that all SDGs are interconnected and should ideally be pursued together, prioritizing specific goals can help direct limited resources toward the most pressing issues.
Considering the Philippines context, the following 5 goals could be prioritized.
Goal number 1. No poverty. Addressing poverty should be a top priority for the Philippines as it faces significant income inequality and a large population living in poverty. Focusing on poverty eradication programs, social protection schemes, and sustainable economic development can help uplift marginalized communities and improve living conditions for vulnerable populations.
Goal 2. Zero hunger. Ensuring food security and promoting sustainable agriculture is crucial in a country where millions of people struggle with hunger and malnutrition. Prioritizing efforts to increase agricultural productivity, enhance rural infrastructure, support small-scale farmers, and improve access to nutrition food can help combat hunger and improve the overall well-being of Filipinos.
Goal number 3. Quality education. Investing in quality education is vital for the Philippines' long-term development. Prioritizing this goal involves improving access to education, enhancing the quality of teaching and learning, and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all. Addressing issues such as inadequate infrastructure, teacher training, and curriculum development can help uplift the education sector.
Number 4. Affordable and clean energy. The Philippines faces challenges in energy access and sustainability. Prioritizing affordable and clean energy can have multiple benefits such as reducing reliance on fossil fuels, mitigating climate change, and improving energy access for rural communities. Investments in renewable energy sources, energy efficiency initiatives, and expanding access to electricity can contribute to a more sustainable and resilient energy sector.
Goal 5. Climate Action. The Philippines is highly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, including rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and environmental degradation. Prioritizing climate action can involve efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, enhance climate resilience, and promote sustainable practices in sectors like agriculture, transportation, and energy. Investing in climate adaptation measures and raising awareness about climate change can contribute to a country's long-term sustainability.
It's important to note that while these goals are prioritized, they should not be pursued in isolation, as progress in one goal often supports progress in others. The integrated nature of the SDGs necessitates a holistic and multi-sectoral approach for us.
I'm Dennis ALEJAGA, and this has been Global Watch, Building a Sustainable Future. Thank you for watching, and remember, small actions can lead to global change.